Good afternoon, everyone. First section is comprehension passage. Question number 1. What is the passage main idea? Main idea of this passage is best summed in which of the following statements? What is the passage about? Let me read introduction and conclusion once. Despite their similarities means equality or similar things. The pyramids of Egypt and Mesoamerica seem to be unrelated. There are some similarities, but most of the times they are unrelated because of the distinct means clear differences in the time of construction as well as their design and function. Similarities are there between both pyramids. What pyramids? Egypt pyramids and Mesoamerica pyramids. Similarities are there between them, but distinct differences are there, especially time of construction. Both are not same, and their design, both of their design is not same, and functioning is also not same. And I'm reading the conclusion. Also, they did not share the same basic design function. While the Egyptian pyramids were private tombs meant to separate the pharaohs remains from the mainstream of society and protect him for eternity. The pyramids of Mesoamerica were primarily public temples. So the passage is majorly talking about this distinct differences. Pyramids in Egypt and Mesoamerica are similar. The passage is talking about similarities. No. Egyptians assisted Mesoamerican pyramid builders. These people helped them. No. Pyramids in Egypt and Mesoamerica have distinct differences. Yes, third option is the right answer. The passage best supposes the statement that Egyptians used stone quarried many miles away from pyramid site. Yes. Where is that? This one only, first paragraph below 2000 years. The Egyptians used only cut stone quarried many miles away from the pyramid sites, a construction method that enabled them to construct sturdy buildings that could withstand the test of time. So the Egyptians used stone carried many miles away from the pyramid site. Yes. Pyramids of Mesoamerica were built to last. Egyptian pyramids are built forever. Eternity means for a longer time. Second one, no. Third one, Egyptian pyramids were public tombs. They were public tombs. Yes, no. No. The Egyptian and Mesoamerican pyramids were built during the same period. No. There is a difference in terms of timing also. Mesoamericans shared the same basic design. No. Answer is only 1. The passage best supposes the statement that Egyptian and Mesoamerican pyramids share the same design function. No, they're different. Both pyramids were used as temples of ritual and celebration. The pyramids of America were primarily public temples. Egyptian and Mesoamerican pyramids share the same construction methods. No. Mesoamerican pyramids were used for ritual. Look at the conclusion. Mesoamerican pyramids were for ritual and celebration. Yes. Mesoamerican pyramids were private tombs. No. Answer is fourth option. Eternity, eternal. Answer. Eternal means forever. The couple who are in love, they feel that our love is eternal. But after breakup, they feel it's temporary. So eternal, same meaning. Short time, temporary, all the time, never transient. For all the time. Transient, temporary, same meanings. Even short time also same meaning. 1 to 5 similar meaning. Transient, temporary, ephemeral. Next close test. It was Sunday and the bells dash ringing for church. Now, how is the passage starting? Passage was starting in the present or past? Past. It was Sunday and the bells dash. Bells is, no, bells was, see bells already plural. After plural I need either are or were. and the story is running in the past. Were okay, being, been, no. Answer 3, 4. Third option. Bells were ringing for church. It was Sunday and the bells were ringing for church. As the people went in, John followed them. So people entered the church, John followed them. He heard God's word, joined in singing psalms. P is silent, L is silent, psalms. And listened dash preacher. Preacher means a person who speaks in the churches is called preacher, like father. Preach means say something. Give instruction is called preach. So listened dash preacher. Listened to, listened with, listened from, listened about. Listen to the preacher, listen to the faculty, listen to the student, listen to your parents. So listen to the preacher. It seemed to him just as if he were in his own church. So how did he feel? He felt that he was in his own church, where he had been Christine and had a dash. After had what is needed? V3 is needed. He had dash the psalms. After had, I need V3. Sing, sang, sung. Third option is right answer. He had sung psalms with his father. Out in the churchyard were several graves. Out in the churchyard were several graves, and on some of them the grass had grown. Now churches, graves were there. Do you know graves? Tomb. So churches, in some churchyard, there were graves, several graves, and on some of them grass had grown very high. Means a samadhi, churchyard lo samadhil kuda konni unnai, samadhil paina grass has grown. John thought of his father's grave. Grave means Shamshan, which he knew at last would. After would, V1. At last he would dash. Look like this, okay. Looked V2, no. Looks no, looking no. Watch, okay. Answer is 1 or 5. Would look like this, watch like this. Would look like this. Look means appear. Watch means doing it. Action is needed. So grave would look like this. As he was not there to weed and attend to it. Weed means unwanted plant is called weed. Unwanted plant is called weed. Weed out means you need to remove unwanted plants. You need to remove unwanted plants. Voice tagginchu. A voice in the kada tagginchu. As he was there to weed, he was not there to weed and attend to it. Then he set to work. Pulled up the grass. So grass was there on the tomb, so he was pulling out the grass. Gaddi veektunnadu anamata. Raised the wooden cross which he had fallen. Wooden cross is fallen, so he erected it and replaced the wreath. Do you know wreath? Flower bouquets are called wreath. Especially flower bouquets which are kept on dead bodies. The flower bouquets which are kept on graves are called wreaths. Wreaths which had been dashed away from their places. Again, after being, what can I take? I can take V3 or V4 if noun, if verb means. V1, V2, V3, ing, V1, yes. What can I take? Third option. Wreaths had been blown away from their places by the wind. Rearrangement of sentences, next section. The victorious king. Victorious means successful. The king who got success. The king who had won. The victorious king has an adopted daughter and a son. Maybe first sentence, may not be first sentence. I'm not sure. Thereby, if a sentence is starting, thereby no, and moreover she cannot be the first sentence. Mahadevi is a princess whose father, the king, is defeated in battle. Maybe first sentence starting with name. Despite this, despite what? Not the first sentence. His means who? We don't know. The first sentence is A. A or C? Okay, let us consider A also. Let us not come to conclusion whether it is C or A, but I'm keeping C and A separately. Let's try to do the pairing. What is C saying? Mahadevi is a princess whose father, the king, defeated in battle. Means he was lost. He lost the battle. Yuddham kolpoyadu annamata. So he lost the war. Then what? The victorious king has an adopted daughter and a son, or thereby she earns his wrath. Wrath means anger. Whose anger? We don't know. But look at this Karunakaran. Look at B and E. I'll read out both and I'll check whether I can pair them both or not. I'm reading E. His senior commander Karunakaran is attracted to Mahadevi, but she rejects him. So senior commander Karunakaran is there. This fellow is got attracted to Mahadevi, the princess. But what did she do? She rejects him. Thereby she earns his wrath, anger. Now Karunakaran, commander already. So you reject me, then I'll take revenge. That's what. He was like, he had an anger. He was angry with her. Karunakar hatches various evil plans to get her, but in the meantime Mahadevi falls in love with another commander called Vallavan. So can I pair EB? EB can be paired. Now look at D. Despite this, she is invited by the rival king. Rival king means opponent king. Opponent king means winner or loser? Mahadevi's father lost. Then rival king won or lost? Won. So despite this, she is invited by the rival king to stay with him as his honored guest. Now after winning the kingdom, after losing the battle by Mahadevi's father, rival king came and said, you can come and stay in my country like a guest. We will not hurt you. So where can I keep D? Can I keep D after C or B or A? D should be kept where? After C we can keep D. Why, sir? Because in C he is clearly mentioning father lost the battle. If the father lost the battle, then obviously rival king will come and capture her, torture, maybe giving punishment, all kind of thing he may do, but he did not do. Rival king invited her, come and stay in my country as a guest. So C, D can be paired. Next, where should A come? Where should E be? After D, E or A? After D. Look at A. The victorious king had an adopted daughter and a son. So this Mahadevi is invited by the king, right? Winner king. And Mahadevi goes to that kingdom, and there in the kingdom already the king had whom? One daughter is there and a son is there. So if I keep A, then after A, can I say he's a senior commander? His senior commander means whose senior commander? King only, right? Winner king. So his senior commander Karunakaran attracted to Mahadevi, and he said, I love you, but she rejects. Go to hell. Go to hell. So thereby she earns. So C, D, A, E, B. This is the order. In this question, 3 sentences ABC are given. Decide which one is correct with respect to grammar, meaning and usage. Which sentence is correct? For to go, is it correct? For is a preposition, to is a preposition, and go is V1. For go, V1, to is possible, not for. Either for going or... Did I miss any? Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Instructions are same, right? Which one is correct? The tournament was cancelled midway through. Is there any error? It was cancelled in the midway through. Means while it was going on in the middle of the match, it was cancelled. Each team selected a squad of 15 players for the World Cup. Exclude reserves or excluding reserves? Excluding. B is for a wrong statement grammatically. The tournament will take place from 4th March to 3rd April 2022. correct. Will V1 from partner to, so C is correct and A is also correct, then AC, second option. B is the error containing sentence. Now, like I was telling, for go wrong, to go correct, A contains error. A purse is but a rag. Do you know rag? A piece of cloth is called rag. During winter, we get cold and we require a rag to clean our noses. During summer, we require a rag to wipe out the sweat. A purse is but a rag unless you have something in it. So if you have something in it, it is a purse. If you don't have anything, it is empty, then it is just a rag. Maybe correct. But the pure compound is colorless. It is colorless, LESS adjective. But older sample tend to V1 tend to acquire a yellow cast. So, tensa. The pure compound is colorless. Whatever the compound we got now by combining something, it is colorless. But earlier one, the oldest sample tended to acquire a yellow cast. Earlier yellow cast, but when you combine it becomes colorless. So first one is definitely not correct, it is wrong. So the answer 4 or 5? 5. What is wrong in B? A purse is but a rag. A purse is a rag, a purse is but a rag. Already a conjunction is there unless. A purse is but a rag. A purse is nothing but a rag. B also contains error. So definitely C is the correct one. It's nothing but a rag. The first anatomically modern Europeans were the robust Cro-Magnons. Europeans noun, modern adjective, before adjective, ly adverb. Can I add? Before adjective, can I add adverb? What happened? Everybody's silent. Maybe correct. First one in maybe correct. Second one, they show no signs of have, wrong. After of ing, of having a war. By the turn of the century, the European world empires had reached their zenith. By the turn of the century, century means here future or past? Past. Zenith means highest point. By the turn of the centuries, when will century be finished? After 100 years. So is it past or future? When you are using by, it is future only. By the end of this year is not finished. Similarly, by the end of by the end of this century means 2100. By the end of this century. So the empires, the European world empires will have reached. Future perfect. So only A, but do we have A? Oh my God, we don't have A. We need to find out which is the correct one. A is not there. A is the only one correct. Check A pairs. B definitely wrong. B definitely wrong. Answer 5, 4. I'm not happy with the C because C also contains error, and as we do not have only A as the option, that's why I'm choosing fourth option. Only A unte, I would prefer A. With hindsight, it can be seen. Means with future guess, you can see it. May be correct. Expert stone workers used carefully shaped cylindrical lumps of flint to produce dozen standard stone blades. Okay, it's okay, no problem in it. The general was found dead at the Pentagon with 3 bullet wounds on the chest. Wound means injury mark. Injury mark is called wound. on the chest. All correct. Third one, ABC. Illinois was incorporated as a city after its population increased. It was incorporated as a city, means it was termed as a city, it was named as a city after its population got increased, its population was increased. This is doubtful, or its population increased. Let's look at the other one. A series of blasts occurred at an arms dump in Brazzaville. May be correct. Russia commenced a major military build-up area near the Russia-Ukraine border. Commenced means started a major military build-up near the Russia-Ukrainian border. This is correct. C is definitely correct. C. Answer is 3, 4, 5. A little bit doubtful. Do we have BC? We don't have BC. We have BC? No. BC is not there. Only BC. If that is the case, A is also correct. B is absolutely correct. No error. C is correct. BC. Consider third option, ABC. We need to interchange the bold words. Temperate forest, eucalyptus forest, hemisphere forest, woodland forest. All appear okay. Let me check the next one. Is also found in the southern eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a kind of tree, right? Southern temperate, southern hemisphere. Yes, southern woodland. No, southern hemisphere. As for example, in the eastern Australia, temperate forest characterized by eucalyptus forest and open acacia woodland. We can interchange B and C. CB. Space-time is any fuses? No. Space-time is any mathematical model? Yes. Any space model, any manifold model. If I keep mathematical here, can I keep fuses? Space-time is any mathematical model which fuses? Yes. A, B, B, A. Second option. Juno's trajectory after a first tree noun is needed. Juno's years, Juno's accomplished, Juno's launch. Except accomplished, all are okay. Let me check next. Used a gravity assist, speed, boost from Earth, years by, this is wrong. Accomplished by, yes, accomplished means achieved. Achieved by an Earth flyby in October 2013, 2 years after. So B, C, C, B, fourth option. Column 1, column 2. A crampon is a traction device that is attached to footwear to. After to what is needed? To improve mobility, okay. To which? To snow. Can I bear AD? So, to improve mobility on snow and ice during ice climbing. Besides ice climbing, crampons are also used for secure travel on snow and ice, such as crossing glaciers, snow fields and ice fields. Ascending. Ascending means going up somewhere. Going up which? Ascending snow slopes. Yes, ascending slow slopes and scaling ice covered. BF, okay. There are 3 main attachment systems for footwear. Step in which? No, ADBF do we have? First option is the correct answer. In snowy conditions, transportation authorities may require that snow chains or checkpoints, okay. Snow chains or 4-wheeler drive, maybe. Snow chains or will not possible. AF is not at all possible. Either AD or AE, which I'm not sure. I'm reading B. This can apply to all vehicles or only those without other traction assets such as checkpoints, This can apply to vehicles such as four-wheel drive or special tires. B is more suitable. Look at C. Local requirements may be enforced at ing or noun. At checkpoints, okay. At four-wheeler, no. At will, slowly. I'm not sure. Look at B. B, okay. No. CD. Can we pair CD? Local requirements may be enforced at checkpoints or by other types of information. Consider CDB, first option. Spelling mistakes. Enormously significant evidence creature. Answer. Enormous. O-U-R wrong. O-R. E-N-O-R M-O-U-S. L-Y. First part A is wrongly spelled. Astonishes, dismissed, particularly intellectual. Spelling wise all appear okay. Let me read. It astonishes me how easily and often we are dismissed as racist, particularly in the intellectual circles. All appear correct. Answer 5. Knack, yearn, lose, readable. Do you know knack is nothing but a skill, trick. All appear correct spelling wise. Let me read. Ran has an eye for detail and a knack for spinning. Spinning yarn. Yarn is related to cloth, thread. But Y-A-R-N, yarn means desire, korika, tapana, chahat. So this is the inappropriate word, Y-A-R-N. A lovely veil. Veil separates, bridges, shallow, all spellings correct. A lovely veil. Do you know veil? Veil is nothing but crying. Shouting and crying is called veil. W-A-I-L. But here it is not related to crying. Here we are talking about gardens. Gardens, W-A-L-E, veil. Veil is nothing but, W-A-L-E is nothing but border containing, ridge containing grass. So W-A-L-E is the correct one. Read the following paragraph again, short passage. According to the above directions, when planting daffodil bulbs, which of the following conditions is not necessary? Daffodil bulbs require well-drained soil, sunny planting, location. They should be planted in holes 3 to 6 inch deep, and there should be 2 to 4 inches between bulbs. The bulb should be placed in the hole, pointed side up, root side down. Once the bulb is planted, water the area thoroughly. Sunny location? Yes. But he is asking not necessary. Well-drained soil? Yes. Proper placement? Yes. Fertilization? No. So fourth one, it is not necessary because the passage is not talking about fertilization. According to the above directions, which of the following is true? Daffodils do best in sandy soil. Did he mention? Daffodil bulbs should be planted in autumn or spring blooming. Did he mention the season? Only sunny planting, he said. It is possible to plant daffodil bulbs upside down? Maybe. Daffodil bulbs require daily watering? He said water the area thoroughly. Thoroughly means completely, not daily. Here daily watering. It is possible to plant daffodil bulbs upside down? Pointed side up, sideways up, and root side down, daffodil bulb. So upside down means reverse. So what is the correct answer? It is not first, it is not second. Answer 3, 4 or 5. Third one, fourth one, fifth one. It is definitely not daily watering, thorough watering. Third one or fifth one? The bulb should be placed in the hole, pointed side up. Side should be up, root side down. Root side down is correct position only, right? Is it reverse position? Daffodil bulb pointed side up, root side down. Consider fifth option. check the Google image of daffodil, then get the conclusion for that answer, either 4 or 5. Sorry, 3 or 5. That's all.